Morning. Welcome to the video this morning. This is Tonetta Clay, your social worker coach, and the video topic today is establishing healthy boundaries in your relationship. So, of course, again, welcome to this video. Make sure that you, of course, follow, that you subscribe, especially if this is information that you need to hear that will help you in your relationship as well. I've done many videos on this platform, so of course you can go back and see all of them. But like I said, this one today is going to be talking about establishing healthy boundaries in your relationship, and three examples, three ways that you can do that. Start doing that today. They don't cost any money. I put it that way. So like I said, I know boundaries. Some people hear the word boundaries and think, oh my God, there's something that I cannot do. There's something that I cannot have. We have got to turn the word boundaries around, y'all. Boundaries are the positive. Boundaries are those things that, of course, help your partner and others outside your relationship show respect for you and show, of course, and of course, it helps you and your partner connect as well. Like I said, boundaries have to be looked at in the positive when you're talking about trying to set boundaries in your relationship and those types of things. Because like I said, I know some folks look at it as being, oh my God, I can't do this with my partner. They're doing this. What am I going to do now? That kind of thing. We can't think like that, y'all. I used to think like that. That's why I'm telling y'all this. Like I said, once I start, of course, setting my own boundaries and realizing how much more respect and how much more connection it created with my partner. Well, my partner, I guess my now partner, put it that way, is in the past that just didn't work, but that's all right. But like I said, definitely, I understand that now. And I know, like I said, that boundaries can definitely are the bridges to a healthier relationship, y'all. Just keep that in mind. I know everybody wants to talk about the healthy relationship and what to do and how to get it and all those kind of things. There's all types of ways that you can get healthy relationships, but creating those healthy boundaries is of course, one of those major keys. Just keep that in mind. And as I'm talking about all these things, creating the healthy boundaries, creating anything in a relationship, is all going to take communication with your partner. Otherwise, how will your partner know what you need and what you want and what your boundaries are? They won't. They can't read minds. Nobody can read minds. Nobody will know what you need because you have an attitude or because you have a smile on your face. You have to tell people what you need. Nobody's just going to know that. And that's including your partner. So like I said, when all this communication that you need when it comes to creating boundaries and creating the healthy relationship that you want, do keep in mind that I put a link in the description of this video, an ebook called Connecting Conversations, Enhancing Communication in Romantic Relationships. And this ebook would help you. It's of course from my experiences and my lessons, because I want to make sure that I pass these lessons and this wisdom on to you all, because it's helped me and get to the relationship that I'm in right now. But like I said, this ebook provides practical, easy to implement tools and techniques to help couples like you increase positive conversation, like creating these healthy boundaries, and to decrease the arguing, especially hitting below the belt and going off and all this kind of thing. Like I said, the ebook will definitely help you create better communication within your relationship, especially if your communication is dwindling. All y'all do is talk about the surface, how's work, how's the kids, I don't know what you want to eat tonight, all those types of things. If that's all your relationship is about, like I said, you got to include this ebook in there somewhere. It's going to teach you how to have those extra communication topics to, of course, talk about. It's going to teach you how to approach those hard topics that everybody wants to sweep up under the carpet. We got to stop doing that, y'all. Like I said, this ebook will definitely help you stop sweeping things up under the carpet, outside the bedroom as well as inside the bedroom. So like I said, I put that link in the description of this video so that you can go pick it up today. So let's go ahead and get into these 3 easy to implement but examples that you can implement in order to create those healthy boundaries inside your relationship. So number 1, I'm looking at my notes. Agree on screen-free times during meals. And I said during meals, but I mean during whatever time you all want to set for screen-free time, meaning that you're not looking at your cell phone, you're not looking at the TV, you're not looking at your laptop, you ain't looking at nothing, but you both are sitting down at the table or sitting in the bedroom, wherever y'all eat at. Especially during meals, having that one-on-one time during meals. Of course, the kids may be there, that kind of thing. I understand that. But of course, no screen time for you all, I guess, like I said, to connect and to, of course, create that relationship and establish your foundation during those meal times. I'm saying dinner, but of course, if you want to do it during lunch, if y'all are at home doing lunch or breakfast, then do it then. And I'm going to say something extra about this because I know that during meals, of course, yes, it's a good time to have screen-free time, but I also want you all to schedule some screen-free time outside of the meal. maybe once or twice a week when you both are at home for like 10 to 15 minutes just to catch up and to check in. I know I've done other videos on here about checking in, relationship check-ins and how they're important. That can be a check-in time. Y'all, when y'all don't have your phones, your laptops, the TV on, y'all have to schedule that time. Usually it just does not magically happen. You have to schedule that time with your partner because you never know what your partner's doing or what they have going on, especially if they're running a business from their cell phone or their laptop. So that's number one. Agree on screen-free time during meals, but I'm also adding, like I said, during other times too. Number two, discuss individual me time needs. Like I said, again, you have to have this conversation. Nobody's going to know what you need if you haven't told them. I don't care how much of an attitude you have or how much of a smile you have. Nobody's going to know what you need until you tell them. You have to schedule your me time needs. For like me and my partner, I recently, probably in the last 2 to 3 weeks, I started going out on the hiking trails here in Arizona to, of course, learn how to hike on my own. Put it that way, instead of having somebody go with me here. Because he always went with me here. Back home, I can, of course, go on my own because I was there over 40-something years, so I knew the landscape. I don't know the landscape and the animals and all that kind of stuff here yet. But I know they have more animals like bobcats and coyotes and all this stuff. So, and javelinas and all these things. So, of course, I'm learning how to go on those trails by myself and feel comfortable with that. And like I told him, that's the me time that I need for myself, especially during those hiking times. I also have a small part-time baking business at home where I make cookies. My business called Cookies and Ish. That's something that baking, of course, has helped me heal over the last several decades. And that's something that I'll probably always do, put it that way. And he knows that, of course, when I'm baking, he doesn't, of course, well, sometimes he has helped, like package up the cookies and that help me get ready for the events and went to the events with me to help man the table and sell cookies and stuff like that. But when I'm in my zone, when I'm in my baking zone and creating zone, he's usually out of the picture. I put it that way. He knows that's my me time and that's my healing time in order for me to like I said, to have that time to myself to do the things I need to do. So like I said, you have to make sure that you discuss those individual me time needs with your partner. Like I said, they're not going to know because you have an attitude or because you're upset about something or whatever the case may be. Nobody can read your mind. You have to tell people what you need. Nobody's going to be thinking about your needs if you haven't told them. So like I said, you definitely have to make sure that you tell them. So number three, set boundaries with extended family members to protect your relationship time. I know this is a big one. Because I know couples can, of course, have demanding families. You got his side, you got your side. Everybody's wanting you to come to holiday meals and wanting you to come to the family reunion and want you to do all these things and come see the new kids and do all this stuff. At some point, y'all got to start protecting your couple's time. Especially when you're trying to go on your date nights, especially when you're trying to take a couple's getaway vacation or just have quiet time at home without nobody being there, without no distractions, just you and your partner. You need that time to help build, like I said, you all's connection and to build the foundation for your relationship. Don't keep allowing your family and friends and work and whoever else to, of course, come between that. I know it's easier said than done because I know everybody wants to please their family, wants to please these people and friends and that kind of thing. But at some point, you have to realize that your relationship is high up on that totem pole above those things as well. Your family's not going to help you create the relationship that you need. Only you and your partner can do that. Your friends are not going to help you create the relationship that you need or that you want. Only you and your partner can do that. So y'all need that I guess the family time, the couple's time to, of course, start laying the foundation for those things. And like I said, again, some of that foundation information, or actually a lot of it is in that ebook, the the Connecting Conversations ebook that I put inside the description of this video. So make sure that you pick that up as well. Because like I said, a lot of the things I'm talking about is actually in that ebook, actually, in certain ways. Of course, like I said, because boundaries is definitely in that ebook. And I go more into depth in that ebook there. But like I said, definitely these are some things that you can implement right now too. If you don't pick up the ebook at all, that's fine. But like I said, these are 3 things to at least get y'all started. But again, the last thing I was on was make sure that you protect your relationship time. And that's even from your kids too. Your kids cannot run your relationship. Yes, whether they're in the household, whether they're in the house or whatever's going on, like I said, y'all still have to have you all's me time, couples time, so that y'all can create your own foundation and your own traditions or whatever you're trying to do. Having your date nights and those types of things. You have to find a babysitter, then find one. I'm sure somebody has family or not, you got to pay for one. One of those two things, unless they're old enough to be, I guess, to be left at home during that time. But you have to have that relationship couples time, y'all. So, like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Just remember that that boundaries are not barriers. They're bridges to a healthier relationship. And like I said, these 3 examples that I gave you can definitely help you all, of course, like I said, create the space for respect and connection within your relationship. So in the comments, let me know what's one boundary you're going to set this year in your relationship. Let me know in the comments, y'all. So like again, this is Tonetta Clay, your life and relationship coach here at the Social Worker Coach. So like I said, definitely let me know in the comments what's one boundary you want to set this year. And I also want to say that if the ebook, of course you get the ebook or you don't get the ebook and it's not and you rather go deeper with me in a one-on-one relationship, just know that I do have a few slots open right now for one-on-one coaching. So like I said, definitely reach out to your girl. Let me know. I put the link in the description as well so that you can apply to, of course, work with me if you need one-on-one kind of hand holding through the process with your partner to try to figure out what's going on and how you all can improve and move forward. So like I said, reach out to your girl and let me know. That link is in the description of the video, how you can work with me. So again, y'all, this is Tonetta Clay, your social worker coach. I'll see y'all in the next video. Take care, y'all. And don't forget to let me know in the comments what's one boundary you're going to set in your relationship this year. So peace out, y'all. I'll see y'all later.